Welcome to the channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to bring you a collective energy reading for my beloveds and live donation readings. I almost forgot it's Thursday. So live donation readings if you're interested. Um, I couldn't, I was just on not understanding why it wasn't showing up. Peace. What else, sis? I'm like over here. I was talking to myself for like almost 2 whole minutes before I realized I made it unlisted or whatever. So, what else I was trying to share this? Oh, there she is. So yeah, here I am. The other one was a good download, but so I had done pre-shuffle earlier, and what I see is that we got a lot of time wasting people in our lives right now. Yeah, we got some time wasters in our life. So with those time wasters, you must leave them where they are. Okay? Not to waste your time ever again. We got to say nay, I say, to the time wasters. But trust is expensive. So if you have somebody in your life and you know what they are, you got to identify them. That helps you to not waste time with people. When you can identify what you dealing with, who you dealing with, what they're about, it'll change your life because you you know the snakes that they are. All right, spirit. Oh, so let me do my spiel. Thank you for coming to the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe because I had already done that. Make sure when you subscribe, ring that bell. I'm having a little bit of issue with getting new subscribers and a view count according to YouTube's metrics. They're working on that. I don't know what the problem is, but please subscribe and check your subscription. If you are not getting notifications, but you happen to stumble upon me again, check your subscription and make sure you are subscribed, okay? What up, Dawn? Peace, peace, peace. What up, Black Cherry? Family's in the building. All right. What up, y'all? Family. This is your first time on the channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Ring the bell every time so you're notified. Okay? All right, so the download, Lord, y'all, I'm telling you, identify who people are in your life. Trust is expensive. If somebody loses your trust, they need to work 10 times harder to ever regain it or leave you alone. Those are the options, right? Thank you, sis. Thank you. Me too. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. Let me get a couple likes in there. If you just joined us, please go ahead and like the live. That helps the algorithm. Maybe it'll help YouTube calculate me right, but we'll see. This is a live donation reading session. Always do a collective, so you're interested in getting a short read. When the pin comment comes up, when the comment comes up, as it just did, I am pinning as we speak. So follow the pin comment directions. Okay. Again, first time coming, like, share, and subscribe. If it's not your first time coming, please go ahead and like the live. Okay. All right, Spirit. Give me a message for us. Courageous heart. Ooh. It says it takes courage to follow your heart, especially when the path is unknown. Your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead you to your true destiny. Listen, trust is expensive. The first and only person that you need to trust is you. Anything else is a bonus, right? If you have somebody in your life you can trust, that's a bonus. That's a blessing. But first start with trusting you. Have a courageous heart to follow your goals, your dreams, and your desires. Tell me more, Spirit. Release judgment. Oh, I just came out my shadow work class. And listen, holding on to judgment, whether of yourself or others, only clouds your vision. Release it and see the world and your path with clearer eyes. I think I need to do let me shut up. I know what I need to do. Tell me more, Spirit. Obligation. Stop telling yourself you should. When you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself, you stop the flow of your abundance. You stop your flow of abundance, my bad. Tell me more. Take charge. You are taking back a back seat in a relationship or a situation. See, this is the challenge and the lesson. And it may end up costing you time, money, or opportunity. You need to step up and regain control once again. So if you're in a relationship and you are passively allowing it to happen the way it is, Spirit said you gotta take control. You gotta direct the ship where you see this going. You have to speak up. Okay. I had a reading and that was part of the conversation. So I feel like I'm still, even though I done cleared the energy, it's still a little bit of lingering in my mind. Taking charge of a situation is addressing it. It's head on. It's, communicating what it is that you need to discuss with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Um, Letting them know where you stand, letting them know how you see them and where they stand, being communicative, and upfront with them, right? That clears the air. Communication is everything. A lot of people want to go in a relationship or a situationship or friendship or whatever with they should know how I feel. They know how I feel, and she know I love her. I know, she know I love you. Nah, 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 nah. We need communication. We, meaning reciprocal communication. Tell me how you feel. I tell you how I feel. And therefore, we can take control of where the direction is going. We can make sure we're on the same page. But that has to be communicated. Tell me more. Oh, I see you, Trev. Okay. Y'all, I don't get notifications for some reason on my Cash App. So I rely on these hearts and the Scouts honor to a degree. I don't know why. I check my notifications. It should be giving it to me. It just don't. It don't. Anyway, dependence. It says there is something or someone you are clinging to and is keeping you from stepping into your light. You have everything you need to succeed, and the only approval you need is your own. This is the energy that came up in the pre-shuffle. I did this earlier. I threw some cards, right? This dependence is a problem. Somebody is very codependent on someone or something that's holding them back, and they're clinging to it. It's keeping somebody from where they need to be or what they want to do or where their heart, you know what I'm saying? And they're looking for some type of validation in that codependent energy that is not necessary for their own growth and development. So this person needs to work on that. Oh, you don't get no dings at all? Yeah, that's weird. I don't understand. And then professional assistance. Oh, okay. Says it may be time to seek wise counsel. This could be in any life area, from legal or financial to more personal needs, such as counseling or therapy. So somebody need therapy, y'all. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some of it could be you can do it on your own, right? So just like we got TikTok University and Himatalk University, say Kofatalk University, we have modalities and support amongst the community. We can help each other. We can help direct each other to the proper help that we need. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the right people. There's a on Facebook, there's a group of own businesses, and there's a collective of businesses, and we're able to find each other through that collective, right? So you can find counseling, you can find a CPA, you may be able to find a doctor on there, but you can find what you need in that collection. And there's other collections coming up in apps and other means of support. And it's time to find your tribe, your help, you know what I'm saying? Your connections. You might need professional assistance. It's time to go. Sometimes we can't do everything by ourselves. but we can do things for ourselves, which is seeking advice and support. Hi, Rebecca Scott. All right, tell me more. Courageous heart. Oops, that fell out. Discovery. New ideas, people, or opportunities may be coming your way. While there's still work to do to reach your goal, you may discover new strengths and passions along the way. So you gotta be, hey Carmen, you gotta be willing to take chances for yourself. This is a real, I feel like this is a personal reading for us all. Like, you got to put your best foot forward. You got to take chances. You got to step out there on faith. You got to believe in yourself. Trust is expensive. And you got to identify the right people for the right goals. Sort out your tribe. Tell me more, Spirit. Yep, what I just say. You got to take a chance. That's right there. It's time to step outside your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. When you do, you will be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm, and it will begin to attract new results. So this is some for someone, if you feel um stagnant, if you feel like there's no growth in your life, Spirit is saying you could just take that chance. Because the promise is that you will gain something from it. You will learn something from it. But you get no results by taking no chances. Like, you have to do it in order to see something different. Change might be hard, right? But the lack of change is decay, death, stagnancy means there's no growth, and things start to rot. And when there's no growth, anymore. And it don't mean planting flowers and seeds. It means it means that you rot and decay, standing in the same spot, not growing. Tell me more. See it through. You don't always finish what you start and then talk badly about yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing the project through to the end and then be proud of what you accomplished. Has something to do with obligation. Because it says stop telling yourself you should when you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself. You stop the flow of abundance. So somebody may be over promising and under delivering to either others or themselves, or a combination, and they're not seeing it through. So you're not, it's like when you overdo it, you're not capable of getting through to what you need to get through, finishing what you start. You're not, because you're doing too much. Tell me more about take charge of the challenge and the lesson, Spirit. Release. That's the challenge and lesson somebody has. You're being asked to release any toxic people, excuse me, or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieving your goal, or achieving that, excuse me. Why am I getting a message this time of night from an unknown number? Bottom of the deck, victim. Who is this, y'all? Here we go. This is the problem. Somebody is, I need to do this. I'm going to do this. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. And then they fizzle out in the end. Because in the likely outcome, you got codependence. Somebody's operating in fear. It says victim mindset. You feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will abundance start to flow. So somebody needs to get out of this codependent energy, feeling like if you don't have this person, place, or thing, you can't do anything with yourself. That's keeping someone stagnant, lack of growth. You know what I'm saying? And they're probably dependent on somebody that's a snake. And then you're in this victim mindset. So you got to let that go. Stop blaming that person. Maybe they are a villain in your life. Maybe they are harming you. But you are required to let it go. You are required to grow for you. For you and only you. And then we got fresh start. So with professional assistance, we get a fresh start. Is you're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. Like somebody needs to expand life right now. Okay. Let go of blaming. A lot of things happen to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? We all have some level of trauma. We all have some issues, but we got to release our codependency on people, places, and things that hold us back. We got to stop putting the blame on stuff and just, accept our accountability and our, not because somebody did something to you, but how do you move forward beyond it, past it, through it? You know what I'm saying? It's not that, Johnny or Sue did not actually harm you in some way. They did. It's okay to acknowledge that. That is fine. But then how do you let go of the hurt of it and move past it? How do you learn from it and grow from it? Somebody needs to do that. Somebody is holding on to a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, and that is what's keeping you blocked from taking the next step. You know what I'm saying? You want to go forward, you're going to have to put in more effort to go forward. You're going to have to release whatever's holding you back. You can't hold on to the snakes in your life and expect them to turn into bunny rabbits and doggies and kitties and soft little things that you could touch and feel at one point. If they're a snake, they're a snake. You got to let them go. You got to stand up on your own. This is where we take those baby steps. We start taking chances. Then we start seeing results. We don't run back. We don't run back to the people that harmed us. We start to release them and let them go. You know what I'm saying? Yep. The whole betrayal was something, is a lesson that we needed to learn. So the whole point of it is when you experience that, okay, how does it make me better? How can I integrate that understanding now, what I've learned from this situation? How do I integrate that and how I make my choices? Hopefully you integrate that in following your intuition, trusting the gut, because 9 times out of 10 when you have a betrayal, there were some signs leading up to that you may have passively dismissed because, hey, they could have meant that because you projected you onto them, right? But when you start listening to your gut, listening to your intuition, your head, your heart, your stomach, all of those things line up and tell you something is not right. Or if it's fully okay, it's time to start listening better. Okay? So, yep, and you got to let go for your sake of your mental health, but nothing will change. Like, absolutely nothing. All right, we're going to start with Trevi Trev. Let me see. We're going from Trev to Tuesday. Wants to know her higher purpose. Mm-hmm. All right, Spirit, give me a message for Trev. What does she need to know? Oh. Mm. Well, this came out. Popped out, actually. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. Maybe that's the day off that you're taking. Giving you different perspective or gain a better perspective. Not that you don't have a good perspective, just a wider viewpoint or something like that. Maybe it's something more that'll come to you as you take this time. It says when you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the personal perspective you needed. Maybe you've already done that, okay? Because that's past energy. You might have already done that. Tell me more, Spirit. Scattered energy. You have too much on your plate and have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Oh, prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. So you got to put a new you have to redefine yourself, your role, and your goals. It'll help you put everything in perspective and let people know what their place is, right? You may be working on that already as well. Tell me more, Spirit. Trev, you still here? Let me know. Walk away. Oh, that's coming. That's in the hidden energy. You're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It is time to turn your attention to things that are more aligned to your soul's purpose. Mm, looky, looky. Tell me more, Spirit. Reach out. You've been isolated. Oh, this is the challenge and lesson. You're trying to do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help and reach out for support. You need an assistant. Support at this time. You need more money and you need an assistant. All right. Period. Period, poo. Tell me more, Spirit. Oops. And have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still you must do exactly that, because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. Bottom of the deck, resolution. Okay, so you get in resolution. Because it says, whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward in a fresh start always brings relief. Period. Pooh. You getting ready to get that relief. It ain't nothing but a thing. Spirit is going to grant you what you need. Tell me, let me see something else though. Spirit, tell me more with my money matters deck. Wealth. You are moving toward real wealth and prosperity. God be the Lord, Lord, Lord. God be the glory, girl. God be the glory. Money tree. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. Uh-oh. Dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. And bottom of the deck is perfect fit. Finding the right path to fit with the soul, the ideal job. You are meant to be here. Girl, keep up the great work. Enjoy your wealth. You are meant to be here. Money, money, money. So I don't have to say this to you because I know you love me. But don't forget me. I already know the blessings. Ching, ching, ching is coming. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time something, something, money comes to me. I forgot the words of that song, but that's what it makes me think of. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. That affirmation song. Let's get that back. All right, so we going on with my baby girl Tuesday. I already know. I know you love me, boo. I know you love me. We're gonna get that Oprah money. Mm, mm, mm. All right, Spirit. All right, Spirit, give me a message for Tuesday. She wants to know her higher purpose. She wants to hear what her higher self wants to tell her. What is her higher self been trying to tell her? Rochelle said, don't leave me hanging. I know that's right. Shit. Words bomb. Speak up. Mm. Where's your channel? Tuesday. What you're not saying that's eating you up inside. You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Where's your channel? Okay. So Tuesday. I got you, Trev. Yeah. Okay, come on then. Come on then. Self love. You are worthy and deserving all of the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with the love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit. So that's in the current energy. So in the past, you needed to speak up, and that, even though I feel like that's tied into what you're supposed to be launching, but the self love aspect, and right now, I don't know if you're struggling with some form of self love, or it could be someone mistreated you or talked to you a certain way, and a reaction from you. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but self love, just maintain it. Self love, self awareness, self respect, self worth, all of those things matter right now. And you have to remember you are worthy, deserving. You are a queen, period. You deserve to be treated no less than. Balance possibilities. You are on the precipice of life. You are on the edge of something beautiful coming. It says you are standing at the edge of limitless potential. Don't limit your dreams based on past experiences. Embrace the balance possibility that awaits you. Also, be careful of naysayers. I'm going to tell you right now, some people want to restrict your energy, so you will not speak up your voice the way you need to speak your voice. But also, don't let recklessness get in your way too. So there's a balance you're going to have to strike. Okay. Be careful of those that tell you you cannot do a thing. Question why, and then figure out how. Because there are a lot of restrictions in this speaking space. I will tell you that there are a lot of restrictions, and some things you may need to challenge, meaning you may have to challenge YouTube, you might have to challenge TikTok, you may have to challenge wherever you speaking, because everything can't be said. We are supposed to have free speech in this country. We do not. Okay, so you need to be. I don't know what you learned in college, but you need to crack open or dust off communications and make sure that what you're saying and you're conveying, you're careful with your delivery, your words. You know what I'm saying? I be wanting to say a whole lot, and I gotta pull it back, or it will restrict me. Tell me more, spirit. Courageous heart. Yep, it takes courage to follow your heart. This is the challenge and the lesson. What you're about to do is following your heart. Especially when the path is unknown, your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead you to your true destiny. hmm You know, you like the lion in the whiz. You getting your heart up. You know what I'm saying? Tell me more. Or your courage. My bad. Courage up. I forgot he had a heart. The Tin Man didn't have a heart. I keep getting that mixed up for some reason, but it takes heart to have courage, you know. And then we got fresh start. So this is giving you a fresh start. The reading starts off with speak up, okay? So your calling is to open your mouth and speak up. It's going to give you a fresh start in life. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to the gift that you have been given. That's your gift. Open your mouth. Bottom of the deck, choice. You've been asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone else's input and feel your way into the choice that's right for you. The time is now. So stop wasting time. I don't know what you're doing. Just start. I don't know how many times Spirit can say it. Just start. You know, for you to be, I feel like I forgot what you want to call it, but if you use the word Tuesday, Tuesday sounds like a wonderful day. So now, if the clock is starting now to get ready for the launch on Tuesday, set aside some time, do your due diligence, do whatever you got to do. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, you need a camera with a stand or a phone stand. That's it. It work. It'll allow you to speak. You can start your uploads. You know what I'm saying? And you just have to, be brave. That's all. That courageousness is about you being brave for you. Go on and make it happen. It should be this Tuesday coming up. Not okay, I'm gonna wait next Tuesday. What you waiting for? Make a choice and start. Talking with Tuesday need to launch on a Tuesday. That's my opinion. You do what you want. If it's Monday, hey, it's Monday. If it's Sunday, it's Sunday. All I'm saying is get started. You know what I'm saying? You could be tomorrow, shit. Whatever. Get started. Yeah. So, Tuesday, Tuesday, Tuesday. I don't know what you're waiting for. You got a working phone. And you got your equipment too? Well, go on now. I don't know what you're waiting for, girl. You got your topic. Spill your opinion. You need 50 subscribers before you could do lives. And when you could do a live, you could invite people on and have like dialogue. But for now, you have to upload and get subscribers to get to that point. So if you wasting time, you don't have subscribers. You get what I'm saying? So, and the furthest, as soon as you start, we can all go ahead and subscribe and get that ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? Get your other subscribers and get to your 50. And then they legitimize you to go ahead and go live and from your phone, rather. I think you might be able to go live sooner on a computer, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. All right. So that was your reading. That was your reading for Tuesday. Let me see something. I need to see if I can see something real quick, y'all. Hold on. I'm back. hmm Yeah, follow us from that. I mean, subscribe from that channel to this channel. So when you come on and say, "Hey guys, it's me," we can all easily see your channel and go ahead and start following you from there. Okay. So when you come on, like, "Hey, it's Tuesday Rose, y'all." Go ahead and follow and subscribe on a night that you see people on, and that way we can start liking and following. I may not be able to do it at that instant, but when I get my playback, I can go back and go, beep, I'm subscribed. You know what I mean? Yup. All right, so let's talk about money tonight, y'all. Why not? Since we talking, let's talk about money. Cause I'm about tired of this narrative that somebody can't get their shit together. Cause this is getting real tired and real old and exhausted to even consider. You know what I'm saying? Like we already know, many of us have situations where somebody want to start a situation with us, but they can't finish it with us. I'm over it, honestly. I mean, I'm gonna read what spirit give me, but I don't know about you, but I don't have like the title said, trust is expensive. I don't have time nor money to keep going down that rabbit hole with anybody. You understand what I'm saying? All right, spirit. Tell me about money for the collective, for my beloveds. All right. Dawn, you still there, boo? Oh, somebody just fell off. I personally, when I was doing the pre-shuffle, it's like somebody just want to be miserable. Like, how do you want to just be? How do you just be okay with being miserable? Oh, that's what you were saying? Oh, okay, my bad. So you were saying, Trev, I didn't know you was talking to me. I thought you was talking to Tuesday when you said, "Don't forget Black Cherry." My bad. Let me. I done laid out some cards. Let me just finish this real quick. Ooh, celebration. Kick off the party activities. Plan for a joyful future. Home base. Home is the harbor of the soul. It is the safest place you can be. Change your environment. Resources. Be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. Use wisely and as needed. Social status. Don't get arrogant. You will reach the heights of fame in society. And shedding. Reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. If you saw the thumbnail, that is what it is. You got to identify people in your life and put them in the place of, if they stay, they go pile, okay, or they workable. That type of thing. Like, you know how they do when you try and get your house or your stuff in order, feng shui. You know, they those people that come and help you eliminate stuff. They they put it in the bin, keeping, throwing away, selling it. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing with all this excess? We shedding. And that same for people. People who can't get their shit together, people who want to stay in sorrowful situations and hold on to your energy. We letting all that go. We shedding the snakes in our lives. We putting them in their place. We cutting our grass low, and we know exactly who they are. So, and then we got wealth. So you're moving. This is collective energy. We are moving toward real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. So listen, your home has to be where your heart is. Like, we got to move in the vibration of love, okay? Home is the harbor of the soul. It's the safest place you can be. It needs to be a safe space. Remember, I kept saying to y'all that this Yeti makes us feel like we're in a domestic violence relationship, you know, because we home in this country, but we don't feel safe. So some of us need to move, you know. It could be moving around here to a safer place here or outside of here, you know. Whatever home is, it needs to be a better environment, because this here says change your environment. Resources. Be grateful for what you have and say something for that future. We got a plan. Use wisely and as needed. We moving to a more joyful future, but it takes planning. It takes resources. It takes knowing where you can feel safe, where you can feel love. Lati, what's up? Okay, what's up, Bite? And what's up, Lati? All right, so we got social status. Now the challenge in the lesson is social status. Says you will reach the fame and heights of society, right? But don't get arrogant. So, like, let's just say you blow. You just doing a damn thing. Whatever it is you're doing, people just coming from far and wide, you know, on the internet or in your brick and mortar or wherever, and they just give you all kind of accolades. Don't let that go to your head. Don't get so arrogant and disrespectful. Just remain. I don't like to use the word humble, because that's not necessarily the best trait, but remain human. That's why I put it that way. You're not above anybody else. You just doing great for yourself, right? So don't, it's not about humility, it's about remaining human, right? But shedding these snakes, like I said, keep your grass cut low. Cause we got wealth coming. We moving toward a real purpose, wealth and prosperity. So it's all about keeping up the great work. Hold on. Tell me about this home base situation. I feel like somebody may either have a home base living or maybe gearing toward that in their life. Tell me more. Expression. Open up your heart. So I'm telling you, we need to be, home is where the heart is, right? We need to be in a space that feels like love. So just open up your heart and connect with others. That's where home needs to be. I was looking at, oh my God, so many different countries, y'all. They all look so much that, I mean, they look enticing. That's all I'm gonna say. And one day soon, we shall figure out where home will be, because this ain't it for me. You know, this is always gonna be home, but I think long term, this ain't it. That's me, y'all. You do what you need to do for you. Tell me about celebration, spirit. Girl, I know, Latif, you don't go ahead and email me so we can connect. Independence, managing money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. This is talking about being opposite of codependent and more interdependent or independent, right? So if you can maintain a home on your own, fine. But if you are in a home with people, because this indicates celebration, it indicates community. Make sure that community is somebody or someone or some community that you can be interdependent, meaning you ain't maintain your independence, but you're not stuck on them or they're not stuck on you. If you grow and decide to move on, everything all will be well. People can maintain, right? Tell me about resources. Be grateful for what you have and have something for the future. So tell me about resources. Okay, that wanted to come out. Wisdom. Being grateful and wisdom is needed. Use wisely and as needed, and use your best judgment. These cards go together. Insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. What are you spending your time fantasizing about? What is it that you want? We talked about in the shadow work class. What is it that what do you fantasize about? What is your heart's desire? Make sure you use judgment when you pursue that. Tell me about your social status and why is that so challenging a lesson, spirit? I feel like somebody wants validation from other people, but you got to be careful that that validation don't go to your head, whomever that is. Investments. Investments made will have positive results that bring prosperity. Invest wisely. You are your brand. I don't care what you support. You are your brand. And you need to invest in you and you need to invest wisely. That's getting good sleep, eating right, doing the right things, putting in the work, putting in the effort, building yourself up, take your vitamins, eat right, whatever. Drink your water. Drink your water. You know what I'm saying? Investment. And then also invest your money properly and wisely. Be very careful with your investments these days because financial investments are very precarious. The market is going up and down. It depends on what the Yeti says one day or his wife, Ilania, says the other day. You know what I'm saying? They are messing and shaking up the market and they doing it for sport because they both narcissists that think playing with people, common people, government people, whatever, is okay. We have to deal with the fallout of that and we have to be careful. Also, let's talk about that daggone let's talk about the boycott, y'all. Let's talk about it. I'm seeing several different versions of it, but it all boils down to hold your dollars. Now, I feel like I'm not into the women's suffrage movement, okay? I'm not into feminism specifically. But I will say this, that them DEI programs benefited women, not necessarily women of color, but women. I think we as women, most women, but men too, mostly women I'm talking to at the moment, we all need to pull our money back. I don't care what your nationality is. If you pull yourself back, because remember, women also benefit from that DEI. We show those major companies what the power we hold. But specifically for Black people, our spending is no joke. Okay, they backpedaling and they backtracking, and we need to stand 10 toes down. You do not get to tell us we are disposable and you will not keep promises to us and then turn around and say, okay, wait, because we get ready to get sued and you know what, the psych, we was just playing. See, we was just playing. Don't boycott. Why would you boycott? We got what you need. No. You're not talking slick nor fast. It's too late. You know what I'm saying? You made your choice. You did your thing. Done. So I had to throw that in there. I'm sorry, y'all. Tell me more, spirit, about shedding. I feel like we letting go of every. Yep, We shedding the wrong decisions. Reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act. They didn't think, y'all. And this not just on a macro level. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a micro level too. Like in personal relationships, we are identifying those snakes, those people that are in that stagnant energy that don't want to change their ways, because snakes are always going to be a snake. Okay. And they're not completing their metamorphosis. They might shed their skin, but they still a snake at the beginning of the day and the end of the day. So, some people made wrong decisions with us. It's up to us to just move on from that. Let that go. Let them go. They're going to have consequences for their action. And let them go sort that out, whatever that is. Some of you know that you have stepped out of people's lives and their life has gone to shit because they don't have you. Oh well, they were a snake and they made wrong decisions. Let them eat them decisions. Let them hold that. Okay? They deserve all the whatever comes with it. Their karma is their karma. Don't go blocking them in their karma. Don't let them come in and try to, stop their karma from happening. No, you ran the train down the rails. You were speeding down that track. Destined to hit somebody, and somehow you pulled the brakes. But it's too late now. Because you done ran over some things. You done ran over our self-worth and awareness. And, you know what I'm saying? You created some insecurities and some other regrets that we have. Okay. Well, guess what? To recruit that, we're going to pull our energy back. We're going to pull our money back. We're going to pull our time back. We're going to pull our love back. It all depends on where you fit in for your wrong choices. Standing on 10. Okay. Bottom of the deck, because the money matters. Expenses, save, cut costs, resource plan ahead, make an informed choice, invest your money wisely. There are so many places that we can place our time, energy, and money. Okay. And it ain't in this snake wrong decision making ass people. Okay. So the wealth, we hold the wealth, y'all. We hold the wealth. We just got to act like we know it. And we don't got to be arrogant. Listen, I'm not boycotting. Like, I'm not marching. That's my bad. I'm not marching. I'm just going to withhold my money. I'm going to make different choices for me and mine. I'm going to invest other places. So, oh, for real? Wow, Lati, I'm telling you, we be on the same energy for real, for real. We do, boo. But yeah, so this is collective energy about money and time and attention. Really. Our money matters. Where we put our time, attention, and energy to, that's an investment. And I'd be damn if I know you a snake and I put any energy into you. I don't, I could be cordial with a snake, but I always recognize a snake as a snake. Like, I ain't gotta call you out all the time and tell you a snake. You know who you are. You know you are. You know you made bad decisions. We don't have to, because we over here using wisdom and our research, and we showing gratefulness. I know I don't know nobody. I might complain, I might whine, but I'm still grateful. My heart is always grateful. You know what I'm saying? My heart is always grateful, and I stay in a state of gratitude because that brings me more to be grateful for. I feel blessed. We do be knowing, sis. Black Cherry, I'm about to do you right now. Thank you, Trev, for letting me know, because I really didn't understand what was happening. So, like I said, them damn notifications make me sick. The fact that I don't get them no more at all. Like, I don't understand what happens. I'll have to go in the app and I'll see a red mark and then I can see it, but then I understand they don't want to tell me nothing. Okay. That's not the deck for that question. All right, Spirit. Tell me something for Rochelle. She wants to know if someone, and I feel like on a, is this romance or friendship or both? She wants to know who's watching her. Who is a if somebody's being a monitoring spirit on her. Yeah, girl, they something else. Break of separation, stop, love, time, treatment, abandonment, current relationship, fleeing, trigger, turmoil. Damn, in the back. What the hell? Sabotage, Lord. Endings. No, I'm not getting that. I'm getting that there's been endings in your relationships. There's lessons that you had to learn because they were karmic relationships. People have stabbed you in the back, caused heartbreak, separation. There's a lot of sabotage. Um, yeah, and this happens repeatedly in different types of connections. But you putting an end to that because it says ending brings new beginnings. The coffin is here. Change, liberation, transition. No, I don't get monitoring spirits. I get mirror, meaning there is some reflection, but I don't get monitoring. I get more of a what caused the whole issues, the breakups, the separation is the wounds. And if they do, then this would be occasional. Let me see, but I don't think it's a current situation, right? But you got to go with how you feel about that because karmic relationships can take you through stuff where people hoover, you know what I'm saying? People love bomb, people show up, people think about you hard. So sometimes the monitoring of the spirit is not looking at you. It could literally be thinking about you heavily. You know what I'm saying? Like you on their mind. So it feels like somebody's watching you, but it's literally them in your energy. You know what I'm saying? Tell me more about karmic relationship. Yeah, not showing the true feelings, hide personality, pretend to look. So if you got somebody watching, they're doing a very good job at masking, um, but not good enough that you don't feel the energy. So you know what I go through. I know what you go through. And a lot of times it's that heavy energy of somebody wanting your presence in their life, but unable to show up. So even if they watch, it's more of a monitoring spirit. So it's not like a direct eye on you, or it could be an occasional eye is what I'm hearing. But they already know that this is an ending, for them in your life. Oh, okay. I see you bite. I have my eyes closed for a second there. Okay. Coughing. Hold on. Woo. And what's your question while I'm reading Cherry? Healing the inner child. So you put this to an end. Whatever you went through is an ending for you to heal your inner child and for you to grow. I would say do not what's the word? Don't dwell on that. Or if you feel that energy, try to shift your energy to remove it, to let it go. I mean, personally, it's sometimes it's hard when you feel the heaviness. I just found out thanks to you when we went over the clairs that I'm a clair empath, so I pick up on other people's emotions. I knew that I did that. I didn't know it had a name. And so you may be that as well. But in order for me to get up from the weight of it, because it feels like a weighted blanket of emotion sometimes, is acknowledge that that's not mine, and then the blanket can come off. You know what I'm saying? So that might be what you need to do. But I feel like if it's a monitoring spirit, it may be occasionally digital, like social media, but for the most part, it's more of a energetic thing. You know, somebody wanting you to chase them kind of stuff, hoping that if they think about you hard enough, you show up. You know what I'm saying? Lead them people where they be. Maybe work happy, whatever comes through. Okay. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's go with the Akashic records for you. That's the hot deck tonight. All right. Let me shuffle. I think, a lot of us have to really concern ourselves, and I'm talking general, is where we give our time and attention. Is that trust is expensive, that time, attention is expensive. People have to earn that. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a good reason to have my time and my attention. All right, Spirit, give me a message for Bite. What he need to know? What he needs to know? One at a time, please. There we go. Follow your passion. If there's something that excites and motivates you, it's a message from your Akashic record that it can lead to your abundance. Don't silence it. Tell me more. Oh, and thank everybody for their donations. I appreciate that. You allow me to read your energy. But yeah, I need to remember to be grateful. Thank you. I know this is a reciprocal exchange, but I just want to say thank you. Study. It says a new endeavor is upon you. It may require new knowledge and skills. Put the intention out to the universe, and the right teacher will soon find you. So you might be. We talked about this yesterday, right? Or was it yesterday or the day before? No, I feel like it was yesterday. So you studying something, you going to school, or you. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I told you about the dream. Yeah, you need to study. You need to build your skill levels up, or whatever it is that you're pursuing, whatever certificate you need, or diploma, or degree. You need to pursue it. You need to put all your energy in that. Follow your passion. And it says speak up. So your voice has been, your throat chakra has been challenged. It says what are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Well, there's something you've been carrying that you are not expressing, and it is time. It is time to open your mouth, okay? And speak your piece. A lot of us struggle with that at different times in our lives where we just feel like we can't say what we want to say. It's going to be taken wrong, or somebody's not going to understand. Listen, communication is key in any relationship or any situation. If you don't communicate your needs or your feelings or your passions or your desires, who is going to understand who you are? You don't even understand who you are if you can't articulate it. You have to be able to articulate it. I know so many people, you ask them a question and they just stump. They don't know. I don't know. I'm like, but I'm asking about you. How do you not know? I don't know. That's a sign that that person don't know who they are. So speak up. Speak your truth. Tell me more. Detached. This is your biggest problem. And I think reading I've done for you is always coming up about you detaching. You're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. You need to release something, someone, or someplace, and you're not doing it. That's in the challenge and the lesson. So your biggest problem is your inability to release what you need to release. Tell me more, Spirit. Mm. Inner peace. So the likely outcome is inner peace. It says you're letting outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration within you. Remember, you will always have the power to choose your response. Let inner peace attract a higher vibrational outcome for you. So this is saying inner peace is what you need. You don't have inner peace because you won't speak up and you won't detach from something. You have a goal. You may even know what your purpose is. Studying will help you get to your purpose, right? However, you're not speaking up, you're not detaching, and you need inner peace. And that means you lack it. according to this card, because you letting outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration within you. So what are you holding on to that's causing you turmoil and frustration? And why won't you let it go and seek inner peace? Like, come on. Bottom of the deck is boundless possibilities. You're standing on the edge of limitless potential. Don't limit your dreams based on past experiences. Embrace the balanced possibility that awaits you. What are you afraid of? Because it's like a child standing on the edge. I never forget when I was 5 years old, I was taking swim classes at a Y. Trev, I don't know if you were there, but remember the Y in New Brunswick, right? So my dad used to take me there with my cousins. And I was scared to death to get in that water. I did not want to jump. I didn't want to jump. I didn't want no parts of that water. That lady kept trying to beckon me down. I was like, I don't want to do it. I finally did it. It didn't take the edge off. It took me a little bit more time. It took me time to get brave. It took me time to start holding my breath under that water and doing tricks and playing and fake swimming, because I don't feel like I ever really swam. But I wasn't scared to get in the water no more. It took time. Maybe by the time I was like maybe 7, 8, I was ready. I was more, I feel like I was just not ready at 5. Maybe if they had done it sooner, I don't know. But I detached from the fear and I could get into water. You remember that Y? Girl, I was so upset when they took that Y away. But ultimately, you are stagnating yourself by choice, because this is about your choice. You need to detach. That's a choice. Find an inner peace. Letting things bother you, that's still a choice. Speaking up is your choice. So your choices are what you need to work on, right? I feel like you already know what you need to study. You already know what your passion is. Kudos to you for that. However, the rest of the stuff that give you peace, you're like refusing. And you don't have to, because Spirit said you got lots of potential. I mean, you get ready to do the damn thing, whatever that is, you're going to do it. So just do it. I know. Every time I pass it, that bank, I think of it like, damn, why did that, man? And they never replaced that place. They never put anything else there, I think, to replace it. And that was messed up. And they need a Y over there. All right. Let me see. Money matters for bite, Spirit. I'm gonna pull this for you real quick. Oh, I'm so nasally lately. Love affair. Beware. Love affairs at work rarely. At work. I don't know why they wrote it like this. Don't lose your mind. I don't know if you're fantasizing about a love affair, and if it has anything to do with somebody at work, be extremely careful. Um, you know, those things don't tend to work out well, especially if it's like something. It don't really matter, but if it's like different levels, like supervisor to subordinate, or sometimes mutuals, you got to be real careful with that. Okay. And it might just be that you have a love affair that you're dreaming about. And the reason why I say that, because this card is giving me the vibe of, that is my little deck. Oh, there's a deck. I mean, there's a card in this deck called the Dream. It's the 6 of Cups. It's that reminiscent energy of a love that you had before in a previous time. And this is given to 2 people. There's 3 people on the card, but it's given to 2 people, because one person is sitting there thinking about it. This was what that gives me, that love affair. Tell me more, Spirit. Wellness. I don't know if you in the gym, but I always take this card as just overall wellness. So you need to be sleeping well, eating well. You need to have a balanced schedule. You know what I'm saying? And one more, Spirit. You got bright ideas. says have an innovative new inspiration test no have an innovative new inspiration. Hell, test new ideas and break out fast. Take action on your ideas. Okay, so you got to take action. You got to detach. You got to find your inner peace. You got balance possibilities and alchemy. Using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets. Transform the situation. You're supposed to be putting your energy into some, maybe some spiritual gifts that you may already have that could be latent. Maybe you haven't fully identified what your spiritual gifts are. Um, the alchemist is known for turning lead into gold. That's the story everybody tells, but it's really about changing your circumstances, changing the outcome based on what you've been given. It's like it's really shadow work too, because you're working on your shadow, you're working on who you are to transform that into something that you haven't seen yet. You know what I'm saying? When you integrate all your parts, you start to appreciate who you are, you really can transform yourself. When you start speaking up and detaching, it's like you move elements away that no longer serve you. Then you start to find your inner peace. You start to find your chemistry within you. You know what I'm saying? You said get into it. Uplifting your yes. That's all we need to that's what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? So but your massive theme gotta be your detached. And that will bring everything else into balance for you. Once you learn how to detach, and that means not just emotionally, but it's emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually detach from something you've been holding on to. You holding on too tightly. When you hold on too tightly to something, that indicates fear. You know what I'm saying? And when we fear based, we can't make good decisions for our lives. We tend to get stagnant and stuck because fear will hold you in spots longer than you need to be, hold you in relationships longer than you need to be, jobs longer than you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Your circumstances become dictated by fear. And you need to get that courage to speak up. That's your reading. I hope that resonated with you. But yeah, y'all. Oh, this is not for this. Oh, this is for this. But yes, that is the readings tonight. I am tired now. I love you guys though, guys and gals. Um, I'm gonna bid you adieu. I'm gonna throw back on the well, not today, but on TikTok. I'm gonna redo the event, the live event login or registration. I don't know how you do it, but I did it, and apparently I didn't know they did military time, so I didn't have 8:30 p.m. I had 8:30 a.m. and it canceled my live. And around, I don't know, 6 o'clock, I had to add it back. So I might have lost people because of that. I don't know. But yeah, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when the live shadow work class is done. Check the link in bio on the About Me. I think it's on the About Me page on this YouTube, and you'll find it here. And that'll take you to TikTok if you have the app. Um, Also, the link to the Empress Clarity Spiritual Lounge page, which will have classes on it. I'm implementing them slowly, so they all are not loaded yet. But that is the page to find. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I think we got 21 subs, which means I would need 29 more to do a live there when we focus only on like shadow work, not just shadow work, my bad, shadow work, parent wounds, avoidant personality types, and the list will keep on going as we go through the cycles of each, and we will be integrating how they all impact us differently, and how they impact different things. So if we're talking about shadow work, that's getting to know yourself. That's why that's 101. 102 is parent wounds, identifying the deeper reasons to our behavior, how we show up for others. You know what I'm saying? Avoidant is also more about how what those parent wounds actually did to us, and how we show up. Like an avoidant. What they call them? I'm going off the cuff right now, and I'm not looking at my notes and stuff. But uh, they have one called a disorganized attachment style, I believe it's called. There's a couple of them, but one of them, with that disorganized, I think it flows into more than one. Where somebody is like scatterbrained, they want to be in your life, but then they don't. They value their independence, but then they want to love bomb you. This person will send mixed signals, and then they disappear and ghost. Then they want you to chase, but then they don't want you to. It's a whole mess. But we're gonna unpack all of that too, and then we're gonna keep going. To help people. This is all. That's what that platform is built for: to learn, to teach, learn, and help. Right, and we will have group discussions on the TikTok page for the most part. I'll be bringing people up that want to come up, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the triggers. We're going to talk about what we understand. All right. So this distorted, no, it's not distorted attachment style. It's disorganized attachment style that I was the one I'm thinking about. I never heard of distorted. It's a disorganized attachment style. But yeah, so anyway, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all coming. Y'all have a good night. And oh, peace. Lati, go in the because I don't know how to find your contact. So go please go ahead and email me. Go into the description box. Email me so I could connect with you. All right. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. If I'm not busy, I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right. Peace.